Have you ever looked at your bank account and wondered, where did all my money go? You're not alone. Most Americans struggle with tracking their expenses and end up saving far less than they want. Not because they don't earn enough, but because they don't have a clear budgeting system that works. But here's the truth. Budgeting isn't about restrictions, it's about freedom. The freedom to know where your money is going, to make smart choices, and to build the future you actually want. So, in this video, we'll break down 5 easy steps that will help you start budgeting confidently. No spreadsheets from Wall Street required. By the end, you'll understand how to control your money instead of letting it control you. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, we talk about personal finance, simple money habits, and long-term wealth building, all explained in a calm, realistic way for everyday people. Whether you're in college, working your first job, or starting a family, this guide will walk you through the essentials of budgeting for beginners in 2025. Now, 2025 is a special year for one reason: inflation, digital payment trends, and subscription-based spending habits have made budgeting more complex than ever. But also, tools and apps have become smarter, making it easier to track and automate your money than at any time before. So today, let's simplify all of that. We'll go through 5 steps that are practical, sustainable, and realistic, not eat only ramen noodles for a month kind of budgeting. Let's get started. Step 1. Understand where your money is going before you can manage your money. You need to see it clearly. This first step is all about awareness. Think of it like a doctor's checkup. You can't treat what you can't diagnose. Track everything for 30 days. Start by tracking every dollar you spend for 1 full month. Use whatever method feels most natural to you. A budgeting app like YNAB, you need a budget, Mint, or Monarch, money, or simply a notes app on your phone. Write down or record every transaction: coffee, groceries, gas, streaming subscriptions, rent, utilities, everything. By the end of 30 days, you'll see patterns emerging. You might realize you're spending $150 a month on food delivery, or that your small streaming services totaled nearly $80 a month. Why this matters? Human brain tends to underestimate small, frequent expenses. That's called mental accounting bias. Tracking every expense breaks that illusion that it shows you reality, not guesses. When you know where your money is actually going, you can decide where you want it to go. Pro tip: don't judge yourself during this phase. You're not looking for perfection, just awareness. Budgeting is a process, not a punishment. Step 2. Define your financial goals. Once you see your spending clearly, the next step is setting specific goals. Because budgeting without goals is like driving without a destination. Set short-term, mid-term, and long-term goals. Here's a simple structure to use. Short-term, 0 to 6 months. Build a $1,000 emergency fund. Pay off a small credit card balance. Mid-term, 6 months, 3 years. Save for a car, travel, or a home down payment. Long-term, 3 years. Retirement, investing, or starting a business. Each goal should have a number and a timeline. For example, save $5,000 for an emergency fund within 12 months. When goals are measurable, your brain sees them as doable. Link your budget to your values. Ask yourself, what matters most to me? If travel makes you feel alive, prioritize that. If you want to retire early, funnel more into your investment accounts. A budget that reflects your values is easier to stick with because it feels personal, not forced. Pro tip: write your goals down somewhere visible, like on your fridge, bathroom mirror, or phone wallpaper. It's not cheesy. It's psychological reinforcement. Each time you see them, your subconscious keeps you aligned with your purpose. Step 3. Create your first real budget. Now that you know where your money is going and what you want to achieve, it's time to build your budget. And don't worry, you don't need to be a math wizard. The 50/30ths rule. One of the simplest methods for beginners is the 50/30/20ths rule. 50% for needs, rent, utilities, groceries, transportation, insurance. 30% for wants, dining out, entertainment, hobbies, travel. 20% for savings and debt repayment, emergency fund, retirement, debt payments. It's flexible, easy to remember, and gives you a balanced approach to money management. Use tools to help you. You can set up your budget on apps like Mint, Good Budget, or Every Dollar. Many of these connect directly to your bank account, categorizing expenses automatically. If you're more traditional, a spreadsheet works perfectly fine. The key is consistency, not the tool. Bonus tip: automate everything you can. Automation removes emotion from money decisions. Set up automatic transfers to your savings account on payday. Schedule bill payments to avoid late fees. When your system runs automatically, your financial discipline becomes effortless. Step 4. Cut unnecessary expenses, but smartly. Here's where most people either get overwhelmed or give up. But remember, budgeting isn't about deprivation. It's about optimization. Don't have to eliminate your daily coffee. You just need to make sure it fits your budget and doesn't sabotage your goals. Start small, cancel or pause unused Subscriptions. Unsubscribe from email newsletters that constantly trigger impulse buys. Audit your recurring charges. Most people find at least one forgotten membership. Be intentional with once. Try this rule. If you wouldn't buy it at double the price, you probably don't need it now. It forces you to think twice before spending impulsively. Meal plan and cook. More food is one of the biggest adjustable expenses. Even cooking 3 more meals per week can save hundreds of dollars monthly. Reframe saving. Instead of saying, "I can't afford that," say, "That's not a priority right now." This subtle mental shift changes budgeting from restriction to empowerment. Pro tip: reward yourself. Build in small rewards when you hit milestones, like staying under your monthly budget or paying off a debt. Celebrating small wins keeps motivation high. Step 5. Review, adjust, and stay consistent. The final step is where the magic happens. Budgeting is not a one-time setup. It's a living system that adapts with you. Schedule a monthly money review. Once a month, sit down and check. Did you stay within your budget categories? Are your goals on track? Did any new expenses or income changes appear? This keeps you proactive instead of reactive. Adjust when life changes. If you get a raise, don't let lifestyle, inflation, eat it all. Increase your savings percentage. Instead, if you have a big life change, like moving cities or starting a new job, update your budget. Right away. Remember, consistency beats perfection. You'll make mistakes. Everyone does. You'll forget to log expenses or overspend on holidays. That's okay. What matters is that you come back to your system every time, just like physical fitness. Financial fitness is about habits, not heroic efforts. Budgeting tools and apps for 2025. Because tech moves fast, let's briefly touch on a few budgeting tools that are trending this year. YNAB, you need a budget. Best for goal-based budgeting and zero-based systems. Monarch Money, excellent for couples or families tracking shared expenses. Empower, formerly Personal Capital, great for combining budgeting and investing. Good Budget, envelope-style budgeting made digital. Google Sheets, templates, free, customizable, and simple to use. The best app is the one you'll actually use consistently. Don't overthink it. Mindset shift. From budgeting to building wealth. Here's a truth many budgeting videos skip. Budgeting isn't the end goal, it's the foundation, the structure that lets you move toward real financial independence. When you manage your money with clarity, you create room for opportunities, investing, side hustles, education, or simply peace of mind. Don't think of your budget as a seed. At first, it's small and ordinary. But when nurtured consistently, it grows into a tree that can support you for years to come. And remember, every wealthy person you admire started here, tracking their expenses, cutting unnecessary costs, and making small intentional choices every single day. That's how wealth is built: quietly, patiently, consistently. If this video helped you understand how to start budgeting in 2025, take the next step and actually apply one of these steps today. Don't wait until next month or next paycheck. Start tracking. Set one clear goal and create your first budget draft. You don't need perfection, you just need momentum. If you found this video useful, please like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who might need a gentle nudge to start their own budgeting journey. And if you'd like, comment below with your financial goal for 2025. I read every comment, and who knows, your story might inspire someone else watching this video right now. Remember, budgeting isn't about saying no to things. It's about saying yes to what truly matters. See you in the next one.